Are you using your thumb?
No.
Good, should be.
Let's hear it.
And it's going to be in the air directly below it. Good sound. From all three, good.
Okay, D. D is the opposite of C. Yep.
Almost exactly the opposite, except for the left pinky.
So if for C you had these down, lift them up and put everything else down. There. Okay, let's hear it. Faster. A little bit more. Go for it. There!
Okay, so what is it when you put your pinky down?
Pinky up. Is it up? Have it up so that way whenever you're playing faster.
It's what?
It's like your knees are ready to go down.
It sounds a little higher.
You don't want
And
to
it's
get in
E
a
flat.
habit of putting something under.
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah, no pinky. With pinky
This
flat.
one? Yeah. So it's this one, this one, this one. Okay. More air. This way. Try again. You were doing it. Fast air.
Did you have your thumb on it? There you go. Did you have your thumb on it the first time?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, I know what to do.
E flat.
Mm.
Oh, I figured it out. Good.
I really can't see without my
No, you got it. You got it.
Does she?
Yeah.
Everybody looks like a fuzzy blob with no glasses.
You use the word
How can
vintage
you drive?
with their left hand.
Oh, I leave them. Not to the kids, but you
Okay.
can't go for it.
Oh, okay. All right, F.
I usually do some.
Oh, okay.
What I say is it's a little easier to get that note out with that finger up than it is with it down. You can do the E flat with the finger down, but it's called venting whenever you open it up, and it just makes it easier to play. And you asked how I can drive without my glasses. Legally, I can't, but I had to get it from you.
Dedication. One more finger down to the hand. So, see how this is all, this one is your right hand. Good.
Yes.
Good, let's hear it.
Nice.
A little more.
You're sucking that bottom lip in again. Relax it instead of trying to tighten it up like that. You want it to be full. Puffy. Main thing is don't flatten it out. Sure, it
Faster,
doesn't
you're
matter.
gonna get. This is our first one, isn't it?
Yes.
Uh-huh.
Nope.
Nope.
Not even close.
So who went through their flashcards?
Me. But
Okay,
I had to
so
look. I had to look at the back of it to figure it out.
That's
so
okay, that's-
what they're for.
That's
So
right.
make sure that you go through them a little bit for next week so that we can get our fingers down right away. And
Oh.
maybe if you're struggling, do 2 or 3 at a time and do those over and over again. And then add one. And then do those over and over and then add one. So it's
Beginning
like,
next week, I won't be in.
The entire next week?
Yes.
Have your mom call the school, see if we can get you makeup lesson.
Okay, she sent with me a paper that says makeup lessons can either be Monday mornings or Friday mornings.
Okay. Phone number on there, I can call her.
I know her phone number.
Yeah, just give it to me. Well, here, write it down.
I can write it down.
I was gonna have to give it to me, but then every band director in the world can phone numbers. All right, can everybody see that? Good. Y'all found the little note card that had that on there?
It looks like it's missing. There between all the ones. It says here's your.
Oh, yeah, good catch. Those are measured.
And on the other one.
On the bottom part too, yeah. Okay, go ahead and play that on your own. I just want to hear you play that.
Do we have it down?
Yes, you'll have your thumb down and your pinky down. Now, as you're doing this, remember to put it in the right spot. Feel that little ledge up against your bottom lip. Take a big breath. Use lots of air. Air supports a big thing. Try it again.
Tiger, make sure your elbows up. There, yeah.
You can all play at the same time. That's fine. You got your thumb on the wrong one. Excuse me. That's why it sounded a little bit funny.
Do you want me to try it again?
Yeah, go for it.
That was it.
That sounded
You
good.
got the first three. Yeah, and then you stopped.
There you go. There it is. We're gonna keep on trying that over the course of the next week, and we'll hear you play it whenever you come in for your private lessons. But let's try it together, and we're gonna go slowly. We're gonna go da, 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 da. That'll give us time to think about the notes. Here we go. 1, 2, and ready, and go, and da, da, 3, 2, 1, 2, 2, 2, 1, 1. All right, now let's do the second line. There, everybody stop for just a moment. Second line. 1, 2, and ready, and go. Lots of air. Da, 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 da. I'm going to have you pause for a second because I'm going to move her thumb. If you play it with your thumb on that one, the note is going to sound wrong. It makes this first finger sound lower. Okay, bottom line. 1, 2, and ready, and go, and da, 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 Maybe that last run through sounded really good. We were together. We were all playing the same notes at the same time.
I tend sometimes to go a little faster than others.
I'm glad that you caught that though. That you were able to hear that was a good thing. Would it be easier for you to go a little faster?
Yeah.
Okay, we can go a little faster. Let's start right at the beginning. We're all going to try to stay together. In fact, we're going to try to stay with my snap. 1, 2, and ready, and go, and da, 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 da. Now 1 over here. You're going 1, 2, 3, 1. But you need to go 1, 2, 3, 2. Try to skip that one. Okay. I want to see if anybody can do the high version.
High version.
Yeah, remember how we get the higher notes to come out? Yeah. Try it with the corners, make it just a little smaller right here, the opening, and blow just a little more force. Do a little faster. Okay, everybody try playing the first finger with the higher note. Go for it. My flute.
Keep going.
Yeah, trick it.
Keep going.
Now, this is kind of an odd trick, and it seems like it's different for each person. But some people are able to do that high note if they kind of aim towards the ceiling when they blow. Aim towards the, which is kind of wrong, but we'll try it.
Better.
Let's see if it works for you. There you go. I'm talking about
Your
just with your air. Technically, you're supposed to blow down this way, but for some reason this helps. Go for it again. See? There you go. That's it. And some people are the opposite. If they think about blowing down towards the ground, it seems to help them. See which way we're...
Can I try playing it with the high note?
Yeah, go for it. Can you do this? Lots and lots of air.
big breath.
You kind of overdid it that time. Yeah. Relax, Tad. Don't be quite so forceful with your air. Focus it right out of the middle of your lips. There. That was good. You had good air support, good breath support, and you were able to keep that note going really long. Now, if you do the exact same thing while you're moving your fingers, that would help. When are you going on vacation?
Well, I leave Monday.
You leave Monday? Okay.
I'm not going on vacation. I'm going to your chances to baseball.
Okay, gotcha. Well then, I want to hear whenever you come back for your lessons. I want to hear you play those high notes. Now, focus. Before you start playing them with Mary Had a Little Lamb, just try playing them one at a time. Okay. And when you can do them one at a time really well, let's see if you can add in the song. Okay. All right. High or low doesn't matter to me. Let's do this one more time. Now, is anybody having a hard time with your elbow hitting the chair?
Nope.
I want to show you a trick anyway. Stand up for just a second. I'm going to turn that. Crush your screen there. I'm going to turn this just a little bit. And now scoot towards the front of your chair. And now that gets this out of the way. The problem's going to be later on in life, when you get a little more used to it and you're taller, you start putting your elbow over the back of the chair, which is not a good thing. You can't even do it yet, can you? So I want you to get in the habit of kind of turning your chair a little bit, and then you're turning it this way. Yeah, and then the back of the chair is going to be out of the way of your elbow. Okay. All right, here we go. Instruments up. Focus on a good sound. I want to see if you can get a really clear, big sound. 1, 2, ready, and go. And dun, 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 dun. Next line, and we're gonna regroup here.
Sorry, I'm going a little faster than I'm supposed to.
There you go.
Bottom line. 1, 2, ready, and go. And
Wait, did we start over? I lost track.
Nice job. We started on the bottom line.
Oh.
Your thumb, you keep sliding your thumb up to here. Keep it there on this one. See that on your flashcards is kind of a teardrop shaped thumb. That's why you want to make sure your thumb is up. See that? That should be a teardrop.
It's funny, I don't have my glasses, but I keep on trying to push them back. Interesting.
You should keep a spare in your office.
That's what I said.
That would be really smart, wouldn't it?
Yes.
Your house doesn't need to be one and one at your office. Simple.
We girls got this figured out, don't we?
Yeah.
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 I guess it's the girls' knowledge. I guess we're really smart.
Hey now. Open up your books to page 4. biggest thing, now that we're starting to get our fingerings, is I want you to really focus on your tone. Getting a big sound. I told you in our last lesson that the biggest thing that I was concerned about in the last lesson was having our fingers in the right spot. And for the most part, we're starting to get that, other than that one little thumb issue that we're having. Yeah, the big one over there. So now, keep on practicing with just your head joint at home, and making sure you're getting a big sound with just the head joint before you put the whole thing together. And then another good thing to do is after that, not even worry about your fingers for a moment, and try to get a big sound on the flute itself. I want you to try that.
Bailey, when you breathe, instead of doing, you're doing this like almost every time with your shoulders, they don't take in air, all right? So to take in air, we want to fill it more this way, all right? We want to fill up your lungs and expand out instead of going, because then you're getting tension, and you don't want tension in your body when you're playing.
I was breathing down here for.
And instead of thinking up for your breath, think this out for your breath.
Okay, try again. That's good. You got air coming out of the whole little thing. You gotta focus it right there in the middle. Good. And blow it down towards that. Yeah, that's good. Technically, I want to say this because earlier I was saying aiming towards the ceiling of that hang. The place that you're supposed to blow whenever you play the flute is down this direction. In fact, yeah, I love this little thing. This is called the Numo Pro. It's got a little flat side on the top of it, and it's got a whole bunch of little spinning doodads on here. And when I blow, I'm going to keep this flat as if I was putting a penny on top of it and balancing it. And that I'm blowing the wrong direction because I'm making this top one spin. Now I'm going to try to make that one spin. Now I'm going to make this one spin. Finally, I want to make this one down here spin. I did that by changing the direction of my air. That one right there is the right one. That's the one that we want to make spin. Thank you. Yeah.
You want one on square?
Yeah. Now, I'm going to have you try this one. Hold this flat and aim down here. Okay, and you can't get down there by going like that. That's cheap. Blow down towards the
There it is.
Yeah.
Good.
What?
Yeah,
You got it.
That feels different, doesn't it? Do it one more time.
Good. Got it both. Thank
Okay,
you.
now switch me. You got your right hand backwards. Now imagine you have that little spinny doodad down there and you're trying to make it spin. You're starting to get more focused sound there. Alright, now you hear how that's a little louder than it was before?
Mm-hmm.
That's good. That means you're blowing more correctly with your airstream in the right spot. I'm actually going to send that home with you and you're going to practice on it a little bit before I see you again. But we're going to let these girls try it too.
So this is like going up to your lip, just like your mom. Good, a little bit down,
Yeah.
one more.
Getting the next to the
Almost.
last one to spin there.
Down a little lower, you're so close. There it is.
Yeah.
Do that again.
Now switch us. It's a good sound. $30 on Amazon.
How do you remember that?
What?
Like how you remember that?
It's over here. see it this way. Yep. Finger at B flat. You need to buy more than one of these, don't we?
Yeah. You can look on your mug. It's up there.
Now, turn that. You blow through your whole flute and see if you can get down to the lower side. So you're getting up here. There you go. So you can make it a little bit lower. That's getting better. Feel what
That's
that,
it.
Feel what that feels like. Okay. Same thing. Okay. There it was. Started in there, so we just a little bit. Straighten that. Which tells me that I want you to keep your head up, but put that the back in place. Roll this in just a little bit. Okay, instead of rolling your head. There, that's a really good sound. Okay.
But you don't do this. You just
What?
go sideways, 'cause that's too comfortable.
Oh, okay. It's actually the same as the saxophone too. Same as the high note clarinet.
Don't like it.
We'll get her a pink one.
Okay, bring it up, just like it's your head drum. And go for that 5. You get a little lower. There. Oh, started to. Lower.
So try not to lower your head. Try to aim your ears in a good direction. The edge of that on there you go.
Good.
Now, same deal on the flute. Sam, try this one more time, and then I'm going to send it with you.
Play your flute. B flat. Good. Now keep going a little longer.
Take a big breath in. You have to breathe in before you breathe out.
Yes.
Yeah.
That was nice.
Just so you know, whenever you blow into the flute, half your air goes inside the hole, half your air goes outside the hole, and then this little ledge right there kind of splits it. And since it's split, then it kind of makes the vibrating sound. Gets the airways going. So that's why we want to aim down this direction, right down towards the ledge right there. Okay. But that was a really good sound. Actually, all three of us had. You all remember this? Every good boy deserves fudge, which just tells us what the letter names on the lines are. E, G, B, D, F. And what do the spaces spell out? There's a word that starts with F. Face. Nice. Okay, and I also want to show you that if you were to combine all those into one long scale, that what you end up with is something in alphabetical order that repeats itself at A. So when you get to G, you go back around to the beginning of the alphabet. So we start on E for every down there. E, F, G, circle back around to A, B, C, D, E, F. Okay. Keep that up there. And now, I have you open up your books to page 4 here. Look and see that the letter names that we've talked about are in the little colored boxes right here. And it shows you the fingering chart below it, but it also shows you what it looks like on the music staff. The staff is the 5 lines and the 4 spaces that have the different notes on them. And the first note that we learn is F in the book. We said that the lines were E, G, B, D, F, F for fine. I want you to put your fingers on the flute for the F. just a G. Put your thumb in the right spot. Good. Okay. Now, remember what we just did with that yellow thing that we were using? Put it back up to your mouth. Center it right on the middle of your lips. Feel the ledge on your lip. We're going to breathe in big on count 4. So we have a lot of air, and then we're going to blow a long F. 1, 2, 3. Breathe in big. The high one or the low one?
Am I doing both? Am I doing the high one?
You did the high one, then you did the low one. What do you think? Look and see, is the note high on the staff or is it low on the staff? It's high on the staff, so that means it's going to be high because the higher up it goes, the higher it's going to sound. So, let's try to get the high F to come out. Okay, everybody sitting forward on the chair, feet flat on the floor. Flute up. Good. 1 and 2 and 3. Breathe big. Natural, nice, clear sound. This is what we want. Focus that airstream down like we did in the video. There it is. Try again. Straight up. Try again. What's happening is I'm pushing this down a little bit and you're getting it, but then when I let go, it goes back up. And then you're not getting it. So, yeah, there you go. You feel the difference there? Keep trying. Just a little bit to find the right spot. It's all a matter of, it's 2 things. It's the placement of this on your lips and also directing that focused airstream. Beautiful, yeah. Nice. Memorize what that feels like, because that's where you're always going to want to go back to training. Make a little bitty adjustment. You're almost there, a little faster. There it is. What did you do differently? Flew faster. Okay, good. Do it again. Try what you did this second. You flew faster again, didn't you? Okay. You also went from this to this. Cover it up a little bit. Whatever works for you. Whenever you're practicing this at home and you see that it's not working, all of a sudden it works, think to yourself, what did I just do differently in order to make that happen? I want to hear you do it one more time. Good. The more you do it, the more you're going to be able to get it right off the bat. So, number 3, E flat. You got the right pads with the wrong fingers. These 2 fingers. More. Breathe in. Good. One more time. Well, now you got it off to the side. So feel it first. Okay. There you go. Yeah. First thing you're always going to want to do when you're first starting is feel that it's right in the middle of your lip in the right spot. Okay. Number 5. Catch that one? Really, all I see is like this fuzzy cloak right there. I can't see the thing. Good. Do it again. You're kind of doing what she was doing a second ago. You got this off to the side over here. trying to blow, put it right in the middle. And close your fingers down tightly. Try again. I'm wondering if you didn't have your right hand fingers down tight enough, which happens sometimes when you're trying to get that sound. Okay. And the D, no pinky. Yeah, what I was just saying a second ago is, if I don't close my fingers tight enough with my right hand, it kind of does that. If I close them just a little tighter, I'll get that good clear sound. And also, if you were to play it, it would be right there, but we're not going to play it. Which is up at the top here, number 7. Okay, go ahead and play it on here. See if you can get it. Yeah, I like that tone. What we want to avoid is this fuzzy sound and airy tone, which really comes from not quite focusing the air in the right spot, because what I'm doing is I'm losing a lot of my air out of the flute. It's all going this way. And I'm getting that fuzzy sound. If I get it focused right in the right spot, hear how the fuzziness goes away? That's what we want. I was actually just listening to your first lesson. I watched it on the computer last night, and our sound has gotten a lot better since then. It's easy to forget that unless you watch it back to back. Okay, the B flat. Okay, go ahead and play that one. Oh, that's fantastic. Excellent. Nice job. And we're going to see if we can clear up just a little bit. Blow downward like you did with the pneumo. There. That starts on both of those. Okay. Last thing I want to show you is we're going to play, let's play a D, because it sounds like that's the note there we usually do best. Okay, you know what, let's do E flat. E flat, so we can probably do that. Hear how I separated the notes? I'm doing something called tonguing, which you did on the recorder. Remember you had to say, you said ta on the recorder, but on the flute we're going to say two.
Daily, part of what you're probably, when you're doing it, you're losing your head with it. Do it without it. You need to go. Yep. Start it.
What I'm liking about what you're doing is occasionally you have this really good sound, and then occasionally you have this really fuzzy sound. And what's happening is you're getting the better sound more often than you did right at first, which means we're moving in the right direction. But I want you to continually see if you can get it. There you go. To come out with that bright sound more and more. So practice as much as you can with that on your flute. Okay? And we'll hear what that sounds. Next time, questions. Okay, everybody has those assignment sheets, so you can look on your own and see what the next assignment is. And we're going to listen to see if anybody has Mary Had a Little Lamb really good next time. Focus mainly on getting a good tone on your head joint and your whole flute when you put it together. And That's it for today. Go ahead and pack up your stuff. Just be careful you don't crush the blades on that. I don't have a box for it.
When did you go to this?
Huh?
When did you go to this?
The Smoky Mountains.
My sister got, oh, I need to go. You say, sis, you gotta take me next time. It's like my favorite place to go ever. Yeah. Yeah, but.
Yeah, you can. If you find my glasses, let me know. I was probably looking right at him, didn't even see him.
You have glasses right up there.
Those are Jacob's. He's one of my saxophone players. He left them here over the summer.
Did they match your prescription at
Not
all?
at all.
Did you try? How many?
He doesn't have a real bad problem. In fact, he didn't even realize he didn't have them. So.
Oh, wow. How many clarinets?